Welcome to another episode of KIWTB. I'm your host, Kicking It with Timmy B himself. I got a special live stream for you guys today. We're playing Destiny 2 Beyond Light, Episode 2. I got a special guest, my homie, my best friend, Pat Cray, aka Train Station Bum 2, number dose. I wonder who's number one. Number dose. Today is Sunday, September 26, 2021. I hope everyone's having a beautiful weekend. By the time you see this, I hope you have a beautiful week. Morning, afternoon, night, or evening, whatever time that you're watching this. I hope you guys are having a great one. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, follow button on whatever platform that you're watching this on. You can catch me on youtube.com/Kicking It with Timmy B. Twitch.tv/Kicking It with Timmy B. Instagram @Kicking It with Timmy B. Facebook @KIWTB Gaming. What's good? What's good? Make sure you guys go check out my Watch Dogs Legion episode 6 on my Twitch channel. It'll be on my YouTube channel here very shortly. You can check me out. Doing big things. Big things! Shout out to the homie Cody Bond, bro. Cody Bond is a Advent Destiny 2 player. Doing things. Shout out to the homie Mark Canaire. Shout out to my pop. Shout out to the Cuzzo Freddie G. Shout out to Pat Cray and his beautiful family, even though he's right here, but he's not talking. Because he doing father things. Alright, so speak to Shawhan and Steeps. So where is that at? Shaw, him, and Steeps. Wish Pat Cray was here so he can tell me where I'm going, man. Let's go back to Varix. Let's go claim that reward. That reward. Reward! Yeah. Freaking crazy live stream yesterday. Shout out to the homie Legolas. Slid through. Live. Special guest. Pat Cray. Let me get these invites out, homie. Let me get them invites out, homeboy.
What?
What? This armor was built long ago for the harsh conditions of Europa. Take it, use it wisely. Ayo! Ayo! Quest completed. Europa legs. Alright, let's send this to
Elixni are not
Pat
all warriors.
Cray.
We are builders, caretakers, negotiators, weavers, physicians.
Varix or whatever. Pat Cray. Alright, my man. I gotta figure out what is Das move? Speak to Shawhan and the Steeps.
It may seem
so where the Steeps
that my
at?
people have fallen, but it is not.
The Cosmodrome? Where's the Cosmodrome? So we gotta go back to the little, like, we don't have to go back to base, but we have to go back to Earth, is what you're saying, right? Yeah, how do I, okay, Cosmodrome. Ah, Cosmodrome. Very nice. Very nice. Onward. Onward. Yeah, man, I had to open the door up, man. It's getting a little stuffy up in here, man. A little stuffy up in here, but then you go outside and there's this nice brisk breeze. It's cold rain in the middle of the desert. Man. You guys just missed it. We just took on this, what's that guy's name that we just killed? He said, it's some other weird name. The dude with the shield shot. Facts. Facto Mundo. So I haven't been to Earth since Destiny 2 Xbox One. Here we are.
Status
report. These fallen sure know how to keep up on their toes. Shaw tells you that Aramis has been trying to recruit her comrades from the former House of Devils for a while for her to arrive in person. Now must mean she's desperate.
Used to be in charge of patrol beacon placement.
You got it.
You reminded me of him. Let's see if you can match his kill count.
Defeat Fallen in a Cosmodrome to divide to gather intel.
Can only guess what kind
Defeat
of secrets
combatants. Stronger combatants than Grant. It says the Cosmodrome, the divide to gather intel on the location of Bakris, the Adamantine. The Adamantine. The old divide. Shout out to the homie Ethan_V. That's the homie. Dang, icing the competition, baby. Let me get that Engram off you there, big homie. This game looks sick. Sick on the Xbox, man. Sick on the Xbox, man. Homie Pat Craze on the PS5. We're doing that cross-platform. Cross-platform. Backwards, pull the chat up real quick. Should be good. Make sure we good. Defeat Fallen, the divide to gather intel from the location. So I need one more piece of intel. Behind me. try to blow up this tank. Walk or whatever. Yes. House salvation intel. So eliminate Makras, adamantine, and scatter the devils when they exit his garden. Is that supposed to like do something with that? There's like this mark on the wall here. Oh, I guess not. Man, how am I getting up here? Mr. B, you suck. What the? Yo. Wait a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Man, this is epic. A journey of epic proportions.
Barracks, we figured out what Aramis was doing in the Cosmodrome. It's the House of Devils, or what's left of it. She called for reinforcements.
Of course. The devils will follow Aramis's every command. And there are many left yet.
We've tracked them to an old factory.
Do not allow them to reach Europa.
We're on
Europa. Oh. Nice. Whoa. And I'm sitting right by the door. Keep pulling up. Any more? Man. Ah. Complete the Glassway strike. Select it from the Europa map.
Barracks.
Loot,
Aramis
baby,
was planning
loot.
on flooding Europa
Loot,
with spider
baby,
tanks. We've dealt with the ones in charge.
Yes, our comms buzz with chatter. Word of your
Nice.
success
I like
has
to see.
already reached Europa. Aramis is most unpleased.
The getaway
She
strike? Where's that
intends
at?
to react with another set of reinforcements.
Oh, so we have to go back to Europa now?
Vex.
The Vex? How?
Europa holds yet another dark secret. A portal built by Clovis Bray, leading directly to the Vex. Aramis intends to
Lego.
activate it.
Then she needs to be stopped. We're on our way.
We need one more person? Man, that's whack. Okay. Shout out to the homie Jake Gilman. The homie Jake Gilman just went skydiving earlier today. Lit. It's like a great time. He said Call of Duty Warzone? Trash. Shout out to Nick Merckx, bro. Oh, we got another one? Sick.
Varix, we're here. Heading in after Aramis now.
The portal within. It was built in your golden age to study Vex. But Vex escaped. Murdered many.
Dude, like, I wish I had some guns on this freaking, this little sparrow joint.
Devastation is all we face
Sweet.
if Aramis opens that portal.
We're on it.
For sure.
Hello, Pawn. It's no surprise to find you here.
Aramis, you must not do this. Do you not care for our people?
Far more than you know, traitor.
I was about to say, homie taking shots right now. I'm on. These are the big bad vandals now. Said, no more weak vandals anymore. We're giving you the real thing. Okay. Back up, Sonny boy. Oh, Sonny boy.
Varix, was it not you that tortured and murdered Elixni in the prison of elders?
Varix is...
A hypocrite. Yes. At least here they die for a cause.
Where that angle go?
monster if you do this.
I'm no monster. What I do for the future of our people.
Open that portal, and you kill them all.
Many will die, yes, but more shall live.
Are we still in that respawn thing? Okay.
Our world died, Barracks. Do you recall? We were absolutely
This water
powerless to
is
stop
liquid
it.
white.
I tried
Liquid
everything to put
gold.
it behind me, to move
I
on.
love liquid
But in
gold.
my head, I could not silence the collective cries of our injured and dying. But then, darkness presented itself,
The
and
glass,
I took it.
eh?
Finally, Barracks. Finally, I felt I could do something. So go ahead. Call me a monster, but do not doubt that what I do for the future of our people.
Yeah, it kind of glitched out for a second. I don't know if that was because you had walked in here before I did. Oh, I'm cool with it. Let's get it. Let's get it, man. I do not. Am I gonna need one? Okay. I don't have any special ammo. Damn it. Oh my god. Yeah. What? Okay. Oh, this weapon is not doing it, man. I have a sniper rifle outfit. I have any special. No, I'm a warlock. I didn't even know that I could do that. That's sick. So what do you have then? If I have that. Traverse the pit. Ready to go? Oh. I guess I'm not ready for this. Alright, now I'm ready to go.
my own.
There she is.
Unfortunately, you're too late. I'll just have to eviscerate you another day. If you make it out alive.
Of course. It's on.
Oh, wow. It's about to go down. Nice. I see why you need 3 people for this. Nice. I got you. Hold up. Oh, no, I don't got you. Damn it. What? Did that dude die too? My bad, dude. What the hell? Alright, so where does that put us? Back to where?
There she is.
Okay, good.
Unfortunately, you're too late. I'll just have to eviscerate you another day. If you make it out alive.
It's on.
Wow, this got raped. Up to your left. Oh man. You're crazy, dude. Yeah.
Bless me.
Oh. I got 7 seconds for you to just do your thing. 3, 2, 1. I'm in. Ah, dude, I tried running away. It was not. Let's go. Yeah, what the hell is that about?
Ours was a world of prosperity and peace, not unlike
it just took me
your
out.
golden age. We worshipped the great machine, but fate intervened. With it came a whirlwind of destruction. In the chaos, the great machine fled, abandoning us all. Aramis, like most, was left consumed with rage. In the wake of loss, Aramis rebuilt a life, found new family, one forged from anger. Aramis saw only destruction of that and us. Fears for elixir lives. At the command of Aramis, they will meet their end. We all do. We must all make choices. Aramis chose herself over her people. If Aramis is to succeed, the great machine and all who follow it will meet their end. In darkness, there is only one truth. Death.
Well, alright. Well, alright. Can you hear me? Word. That's cool how they have this game chat still up even while the game is doing all this loading. No, I'm going to at the end of the month. Did you?
Oh, Pawn. In another life, we may have been allies, but instead, you put us at odds. So I have no choice but to use
I looked at the
darkness
gameplay
to rip, shred, and
for
tear
like
through
a
every
couple
single
seconds.
one of your kind.
It didn't look that great.
We won't let
I
you.
mean, I don't know. It looks like another Far Cry game. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing, but you done with it? Yeah, he's the towards straight ahead. We're going to the Beyond. We have to go to meet the Exo Stranger, which is a chick. So I'll just fast travel. Yeah, I have to pre-order that, and then I have to pre-order Halo Infinite because I'm trying to. I have to buy the whole thing to get the campaign and the multiplayer. I could just play the multiplayer on Game Pass and it'd be free, but I want
Darkness is a parasite. It
the
burrows its
story
way
mode.
into your soul and feeds on your most selfish desires. Your every wish, tainted and twisted, as you become the very thing darkness wants you to be. In that world, there is no future for any of us. I have witnessed this firsthand. I refuse to let it happen again. So know this as you step away from the light once more. Inside us all is the strength to control darkness. We need only look inward and remember why we're here. We are humanity's final salvation.
How do I get that Exo
I've written
Stranger
to
armor,
Zavala
though?
and Ikora to convince them of our cause. They're wary, of course. I believe we can pry open even their closed-off minds. We must, if we're to stand a chance against what's to come. Osiris
Alright, so I have to go back to that Spire thing.
Many do not reject his ideas as they once did. I sent a message to him as well.
I hate when the Sparrow does that.
Though I doubt he read it. I'd rather not contemplate as to why.
Commune with the Nuzcrux. Commune with the Nuzcrux, darkness, and the reborn approach.
I never imagined you'd be wielding darkness. Maybe once we defeat
All the way
Aramis,
up
you
top?
won't need
Okay.
to anymore.
Is there a way? There's no way to fast travel, huh? Alright, I'm starting it up now. It looks, yeah, I think it's a strike, another one.
It's been a long time, Guardian. My hidden report that Mithrax was last seen on Europa, helping Varix
It had this thing
evacuate
highlighted.
Elixni defectors. Both the Vex and Aramis's loyalists are down there hunting for survivors, shooting anything that
And
moves.
now this chick is talking.
Be sure
over
to
the-
shoot back. We need Mithrax
the low
alive
screen.
if he's to help us with our Vex problem.
Fine milk.
You're closing in on some
Mithrax.
residual signals. It could be Elixni bound for House Light. Or it could be more of Aramis's loyalists. Clear the
All right,
Vex
stop,
and
stop.
introduce yourself to the survivors. Make it known you're not a threat. Unless you need to be.
Is it really? It says I can't fast travel. How do I get out of here? You want me to go to orbit? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go to orbit. So you said go back to Europa, right? I can't fast travel up there. Hold up, let me see. Yeah, I can. Yeah, we'll have to go back to where yeah, Charon's Crossing or whatever. Oh man, I hope everyone's having a wonderful Sunday. God, great, man. You made my day by being on Destiny. Dude, I swear I had a feeling that you were on Destiny. I was like, I don't know. Lit. That's what I like to hear. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Bombs guard is needed. Event upcoming wonder. Who, me? No, well you said destroy it, and then I was looking right at it as you were saying it, so I was like, alright, I'll just shoot it. Yeah, I've done it. It's been a while. Packer. Was that you that died? Lit. To commune with the crux at the Rees Reborn spot, so we have to get there up top. Sir. Yes, sir. It's nice and red down here. Nice and orange, man. Your boy BMO. It looks like you're teabagging me, Packer.
Aramis is sending another wide-range transmission.
Judgment Day is upon
I didn't
us,
make
my
the
fellow
I didn't make the
Elixir.
jump.
Another foundational pillar of our beautiful society has been knocked down.
The jump that we just did.
Francis, dear friend, your death at the hands of those puppets will not
don't
go
know.
unavenged. Soon they will answer for what they've done. I will see to it
Soon
myself.
they will answer for what they've done.
Rise now, my fellow Elixir. Do not let this scum take more of our sisters, brothers, fathers, and mothers. We are the future of our kind, and we will destroy all who threaten us. Leave no pawn alive.
Did you go up top? Alright. What? Oh, no bueno. Ah. This is where she gave her little speech. Commune with the shard. Let's go. Yeah, the worst, dog. Ready for salvation. We got some stuff. Packer is wiping the floor with him, baby. Wiping the floor with them, man. They said they don't want him to commune. They don't want him to commune, man.
Be careful, Guardian.
We say I
This is
commune
stasis
whenever
at
I
its
want.
most powerful. I won't lie.
Group with Varix.
It scares me. I just don't want to see it
Varix
turn
and
on
the
you.
Terran.
Its grasp is
All right,
sinister.
buddy. Let's fast travel back there, guy. Unless it was a box that I just
Be
missed.
careful,
That I
Guardian.
totally just like
This is
skipped.
stasis at its most powerful. I won't lie. It scares me. I just don't want
my
to see
God.
it turn on you. Its grasp
So
is
much audio in
sinister.
this game. So much audio in this game.
Perhaps Aramis
This dude's got a
wished to
sick
return
sword, bro.
Elixni to greatness. Varix wished to follow her, but her anger has made her blind. And it has made Varix see. Aramis cannot save the Elixni, and we cannot save Aramis. We must help the Elixni who wish to flee.
I've always.
We must give them the second chance she promised. And then the way will be clear for you to end her reign.
Dude, this meme is so great. Oh, rocket launcher? Sub-Zero! Look for stasis sealed chest in perdition.
You return.
Put that rocket
This
on, dog.
is good.
Aha, I forgot about this pistol. How dare you teabag me? Are you ready? The perdition. And eventide runes ensure that the fleeing allied skiff escapes Europa. Well, yeah. Well, that was the first thing that came up, and then this new thing came up talking about going to Europe or to Eventides or whatever they call it. I've always been solo. Eventide. Ensure that the fleeing allied skiff escapes Europa. I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah, it's definitely. Come on, little sparrow. Come on, let's go.
I'm worried, Guardian. Wielding stasis may be taking more of a toll on you than you know. I can resurrect you with the light, but if using darkness consumes you, I may be powerless.
The skill is prepared. Help my allies flee this ruined place, and they will become your allies too.
There it is. What? Wow. Talk about a heavy foot. Heavy hand.
Guardian down.
No, I'm not. No, I was trying to, but then I gave up and I looked, and there's these little people that are need to be. I don't know if I'd need to go over to these people. So these little beacons or whatever. Yeah, that's enforcer. Where it keeps saying that it's immune to my power. Too low level. Defeat it with my power. Requires power and emitter code? So this must be another mission that I'm not qualified for. I guess everyone's immune to fire here, right? Okay. Now I know. Scorpion cannon! Scorch cannon! I don't know exactly what we're doing. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, I already went to this little emitter. Well, at least I was doing something. Watch yourself. Oh! Watch. Was I supposed to do that, right?
My friend.
Yo, like there's a breakdown.
Thank you.
Okay.
Soon the Elixni who still know hope will flee to safety.
What? How am I getting?
These racks, the light
destroyed
Kell awaits them.
Squishy, dog.
For a Kell is young, untested. But my people dare to hope. Yes. I see now that you wield this dark power more wisely than Erebus. Perhaps the corruption did not stem from darkness, but from
Give it to me now.
Bring this lesson to Erebus.
To Aramis. Okay. Are these the Thorum boots? The Ram. These on. Alright, so now we gotta turn my swag on. That's already working. My swag's already on. Never mind. Complete the Kill of Darkness mission. Word. I think you're right next to it. I think I'm right next to it. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Here it is. Ready? Boom. Yeah, dog. Yeah, dog. Ooh. Get that stretch in, dog. Get that stretch Rooney out. You know what I mean? Oh. I'm mad that no one can hear you, though, bro. I said I'm mad that no one can hear you. Yeah, no one literally can hear you. Alright.
The more Elixni that escape, the better I feel. They deserve safety. Away from Aramis.
A victory, yes.
It's all good, bro.
But more remain.
When I find them, they'll all die. Good riddance to traitors like you. Unworthy of my empire.
Aramis, it was never meant to be an empire. It was meant to be home.
Our home was taken from us by your once great machine. There is no home for us while it still lives.
Yeah. Where are we? Over there. Okay.
Eric's had hoped somewhere
Is this what this is called?
The friend I knew remained. But
Oh, Sunshot,
after
yeah.
what you
Hand
did,
cannon?
I knew I
my
was
favorite gun.
wrong.
I feel like you gave me
You know
this
why
gun.
they call us fallen? It wasn't our whirlwind that earned
you
us
can't do that?
name. We're fallen because Elixir
I wonder how I got
like
this
you
gun.
never proved
I
we
think
could
I-
stand up.
I
To
did it on the
humanity,
campaign
we
or
were
something.
Always weak, always doomed. I
This gun is
the
old
once
as
great
fuck.
machine abandoned us. What had to be done? I was the
Oh, yeah.
only one who had the strength to do it. So forgive me, traitor, but the friend you thought you had, she never
Oh yeah,
existed.
it just sucks. It just sucks when people are immune to it. Or get raped. I was about to say, can you like turn around? Help me out, man. I don't know. Hobgoblins. The hobgoblins. Nothing but the hobgoblin. Alright, ladies and gents. Get ready. glimmer, dog, which is absolutely useless because all the good stuff is behind different other currencies.
You think me insane, don't you, Pawn? One day you'll understand. When your city falls and your people die. When your traveler abandons you.
I don't know. Probably. I think I might have used him. Gotcha. Huh? Oh, yeah. The dude that has all those rare items or whatever. I completely forgot about that dude. That's super cool how he's still on here. Am I communing with this thing again? I got you, bro. Yeah, where's that dude at? I got it. Dude, that better not have been a mosquito flying in here. Oh my god.
Is wrong.
Yeah, I got this
About
door wide
barracks.
open. And there's no
About
bugs out, so I figured it'd probably be good to leave it open for a while. As soon as it stops raining, that's when the mosquitoes are gonna come
For
out.
the right thing. That is
They
straight.
love that rain.
Not weak.
They love the rain, man.
Oh, please, Barracks. You only came here to hide. Like a coward.
No.
I don't know. Where I'm still in that chamber. He's still in the chamber. Do you just go out the back way? There's like a door.
You
Okay, yeah.
are the real coward.
Silence! I've had enough of you, Barracks. I will enjoy watching your skull shatter into pieces.
That was sweet. Pissed. It's like you're trying to ruin my empire. Kaylee! Thought you was one of them, big dog. Thought you was one of them anime. Whoa! Those darn wretch.
Aramis.
There she is.
Welcome back. It's time. Darkness was not meant for you! You do not understand this power!
She sounds like Anakin
I
Skywalker.
will destroy you! Your one
Big
great
baby.
machine and
Big
everyone
baby.
you care for!
Mopping the floor with this lady.
Your chains are showing. All that power, wasted serving false gods. Ha! Allow me to help you break free.
Ghost! This is... I can't. I'm sorry.
Ha!
That's crazy.
Look what I've done for you. No more light. No more dark.
Look within. Focus your power.
How interesting.
The only thing we have to break here is you.
Come then, Pawn. Show me what freedom has given you.
Word.
Come to me, Pawn. I tear the darkness out from inside you. How dare you get in my way? The darkness is mine! However you do this, it does not matter. I can still tear you apart. This power was meant for me and the Elixir, not scum like you.
We're just beating on this chick. Swear. That's crazy.
It will not end this way. It can't. What?
Ah, very well. Hurt my back. Welcome to my world, bro. Welcome to my world. Return to Exo Stranger and Beyond. You gonna be alright there, Mr. Hurt Your Back? Mr. I'm not even there. This dude talking all kinds of shit. I see you, Back Ray. I see you, bro. It's all good, man. It's all good. Mr. Young Cray. Baby Cray. Baby Cray. Yo, this looks sick. I wish it was a photo mode so I could take a picture next to this frozen Aramis. Bam, 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 bam. On the Sunday afternoon, I want to be night. For those who can't hear, my buddy's playing the guitar. Kaylee got so mad. we gotta go back to the Exo Stranger. Dude, Kaylee got so mad. She was like, I think you need to find another song to play. After all the years of you playing that fucking song. Oh my god. My head hurts from laughing. Dude, that was so fucking funny.
You see now. Darkness resides within, beckoning you, as it has many others, across lifetimes, timelines. Beyond ours lies another world, one pervaded by darkness, where guardians abandoned their light at the call of temptation. In that world,
all the snacks, dog.
were no exception.
Baby Ben.
But here, in this world, light and dark swell within you side by side, giving you strength. Remember that when you step onto the ziggurat once more. You're there for one reason and one alone. To fully harness the darkness within you. It's time now. They're expecting you.
Where is it? Exo Stranger is thrilled. Your progress with Stasis marks a new milestone for her. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So where is he at? Alright, let's go. See it. Looks like beyond the light. Wait. I have to go to this little tone. I gotta check. How many? 29. 29. What does that mean? I need more?
The ziggurat, the crux, the splinters.
I have no idea
all the darkness here on Europa.
Okay.
I thought I could stand it.
Yes, sir.
I had no idea we'd be here for so long. Or that you would keep getting closer and closer to it.
Inside the
I just
Spire.
want you to know, I'm here with you.
The Spire.
Through light or dark. We're partners. Always.
No. I don't know why not. Probably because you've already been here. You've already been here. In this gloomy spire. Gonna get me some powers today. Embrace the darkness. Shadebinder. Unlocking Shadebinder. It's like, alright, well, we'll give you the show without you actually seeing the show. You have acquired the Stasis subclass. Yep, open your character screen to see more. I don't know what this means. Shared wisdom. Select darkness subclass. Ooh, that's sick. So I can go back and forth between light and dark. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, bruh. Toggle between light and dark. Okay, freaking game. I toggled between light and dark. Ooh, I like it. Oh. Okay, I have to go back to the exit finger.
You have taken control of the darkness within and sent Aramis to her end. It's time the truth presented itself to you.
Bro, it's just
I
literally.
mentioned before.
I have to send you the
Another
meme for it.
timeline.
I've already sent you a
My
meme
own.
about the iPhone, but
There
there's another
Aramis
one
lived,
where a dude
and the
he
temptation
takes
of
off his
darkness
it's like
thrived.
iPhone 13,
It
and then it's like
pervaded the
iPhone
minds
13
of the good
or
and
iPhone
preyed
12,
on
and it's
their
like iPhone
desires,
13,
bringing
and
about
the guy
a new
he's
dark
like he has
age.
his mustache, and he takes
I feared
he
these
rips his
events
mustache off.
unavoidable.
And it looks like he
Although
never
I
ripped his
still do.
mustache off, and it's like the iPhone 13.
given
It's
me
funny
cause
as
to
it's
hope
funny as
again.
fuck, bro.
Our fight is far from over. We must
I
prevent
seen somebody's-
that dark future, no matter what.
I don't know if it was a YouTube video, but
Thanks
somebody's
to you.
thumbnail had all 4 of the
I stand no
iPhone
longer at a
13s,
familiar end.
and they all look the same. Besides,
Only
they
a
don't have
promising new
a
beginning.
camera. Like they don't have like the 4 camera lenses or something weird. Man, I would totally get one if I had millions of dollars. I would rock I would rock my Galaxy S20 Ultra, and then I would rock the iPhone. 13th floor, sure. Defeat combatants in Bray Tech facility. Alright, well, we don't have to worry about that. So, pretty much, the Beyond Light is completed. Like, that was it. Word. Alright, so we're going to... Word. Alright, so we're going to go back to the tower. And Caesar. Going back to the tower. Hanging out with Patrick on a Sunday afternoon at 9. I rhymed. Dun, 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 dun. I need to get some water. I'll be right back.
Tasks to be completed. Move along.
1, 2, 3. Did you watch The Crucible last night? Let's hope this system isn't important, because I'm shutting it off either way.
Daily tasks.
I guess it's official. I told her this wasn't done.
Scheduling. Service log updated. Daily tasks underway.
Gross.
Alright, mofos, we back. I gotta look how the lighting situation looks. How we looking? We looking alright? We looking good? We looking gravy? Word. Alright, he said Zur is in the hangar, so we're gonna go find him. And we're gonna have to turn this light on because I look super red.
My programming tells me it's a very nice day.
Word.
Welcome back.
Damn, we're collecting all of
Done. Check, check, check. All done. Please, Guardian. It's busy.
Eververse has the goods.
I have a gun with a bayonet on it. That's crazy, dog.
Just browsing. That's fine by me. Take as long as you like. I can wait.
We gotta find out where Pat is. There he is. Let's go find us a Zer. Why don't? Shall we? Feel it. Oh man, like now I want to listen to that song. I don't even know what song is that? Stone Temple Pilots, right?
You ever seen one of these before?
Bam, now, bam, 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 bam. What's up? And I feel without gears on the weather. When you gonna put tomorrow when I see these lights go. But would you even care?
This body began on this world.
And I feel
how strange to
it.
return.
There's a cool ass background behind him.
I bring gifts of the nine. Gifts you sorely need.
Dude, I ain't fucking close to any of that. Yes. Encounter an agent of the nine somewhere in that. Yeah, I'm about to go to get the shards. Requires.
I know.
Let me see, because I feel like I cleared some of it out and sold some, but let me go back. And I feel much depends on the weather. I'm waiting to get to the bedroom and I see eyes of disarray. Would Patty even care? And I feel it. Oh, I do have a bunch of purple stuff. So I feel and I feel and I don't feel the smell. I want to stay alone. Oh, tomorrow. Got time, wait for tomorrow. To find me, to find me, to find me. Yeah, to find me. Got time, wait for tomorrow. To find me, to find me, to find me.
You want everyone to
Find me.
Another Golden Age blueprint for interplanetary orbital sail.
When I go on the master file. And I feel, and I feel, and I don't, but can't smell her. What's still low? I am gone tomorrow. Got time, wait for tomorrow. To find me, to find me, to find me. I am gone tomorrow. Got time, and wait for tomorrow. To find me, to find me, to find me. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, to find me.
What a mess. Let's get you back out there.
Making quite a mess there. Nope. How do I sell any of the stuff that I don't want to? Or any of the blue stuff?
Eververse isn't just a title.
Okay.
It's a promise.
Define me. Define me. You've heard of Elf on the Shelf. Now get ready for Moth on a Witch. Okay. Oh, Moth on a dude. Define me.
I've been saving up money for an Eververse commission for weeks now.
Fenchurch does the exploring. I make the deals.
Stop it! Someone's looking.
Package for Warlocks. Stop. Bad package.
Young Ben.
She said she
Young
wanted to
Benjamin. Far Seekers Reach.
pilot. And before the war, she was a school teacher.
Okay,
Stick as many missiles in it as you like. It's still a flying fuss.
Define me. Define me.
What if we let them have the Traveler?
So what's this about?
Strength and light.
Did Ikora send you to... Aramis is gone. I can't say I agree with your methods, but you did what had to be done. Europa is a treasure trove of Golden Age knowledge. That knowledge, good and bad, belongs to humanity and must remain out of the hands of our enemies. With their Kell gone, the fallen will be scattered and disorganized. Frequent targeted strikes will keep them that way. I've made an arrangement with the Awoken. Temporary immunity for Varix while he helps us secure Europa. It doesn't sit right with me after what happened to Cade. But there are greater threats on our doorstep now.
Hell yeah. Good night, Ben. Yeah, and I just accepted this mission. I'm about to go back down there, but I don't really have enough for anything. Well, yeah, because I gotta go back. Hold up. Yeah, Matt. Like, oh, it is full purple shit. Yeah. Oh, so you can do this from the vault. Dude, I was like, I'm gonna have to equip every single piece of this to be able to get rid of it.
I don't know who's in charge.
Define me. Define me.
Red Jackson, this is our site 9940 of the Vanguard.
Oh, it's all good. All this shit's gotta go, dog. Yes, sir. Why isn't it? Oh, I had it locked. I was like, why isn't it letting me?
This is not the Crucible, but not every place can be perfect.
The Crucible doesn't have time to consider loss.
The only way is forward.
I mean, human.
Plenty of hostiles left to fight, Guardian. It's them or us.
I hear you're pretty good at the job.
And it takes forever to break down exotic pieces here. Come on now.
Fight hard, Guardian. Doesn't help you or yourself to go easy.
That's sick.
Job go all right?
I just want to know who's in charge.
You have 104 shards. Let's go.
I think it is very... The Nine show you these.
Oh, that's sick. Dude, they got a combat bow? Bruh. That is sick. I might get that combat bow. Oh, God. Fusion rifle. Dude, it's 100 for a exotic engram. Oh god. Oh my god. Alright, so is this a I can't really tell because the Twitch thing is in my way, so that's a fusion rifle. I'm gonna say we're gonna go with the old
The Nine meant for you to have that.
auto rifle. And then we're gonna get the combat bow because the combat bow sounds sick. Can you hear me, Pat? Oh yeah, you're sent. So you're saying I probably should spend it on something else? The genealogy? Do I have to pay legendary engrams to get it?
Fate.
Oh no. No. I was making sure. I didn't even know there was a next page until you brought it up. But oh, very well. So this is the only one for the warlock, right? You said the Merciless is a good fusion rifle? Interesting. Okay. Interesting. But that helmet is sick. Ah, so this is all the simulators. The whole outfit here. Legendary armor. Dun 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 dun. I might hold off on the rest of the shards then until I
Until we speak again.
Something good. What do they have up top? What's up top, man? I know I can spend my legendary shard somewhere else, right? Okay. Word.
Let's get started.
I think so. I just... Okay. Is that a solar weapon? Okay. Is that crossbow a special or a heavy weapon though? Yeah. Does he use heavy weapon ammo? Or combat bow? So I don't know why I said crossbow. Ah, oh, dude, that's sick. So you said... I'm sorry. Excuse me. So you said exchange the gun materials for weapon gunsmith rewards? Word. I think I'm gonna hold on to the rest of the shards then. Nothing really popping up. I just needed a new fusion rifle. Or a new auto rifle.
How did you not watch that Crucible match?
Wait, what? Oh, dude, I love this gun. Dude, that gun is sick.
Okay, keep this quiet.
I know, dude. I know. I'm trying to get some better on. They're like a little bit higher, but they're like... Like... Hailing confusion. Yeah, I keep they're either 1100 exactly or they're like a little bit higher. Yeah. Holding me back.
What happened here? Even undated.
Yeah. Well, which ones are limited so I can just get rid of them?
Symbology it uses.
Well, see, the thing is, I have to be on like a planet where I can actually like test out these weapons because there's like certain weapons that look cool. They got a cool name and oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry, Becker. There's guns that look cool and they have like some cool stats, but they don't. But they're like kind of garbage, like how they shoot. Yeah. So like, I need to like test them out. So a lot of the guns that you're probably mentioning, that like I probably should be getting, I probably have gotten them. I just didn't like how they shot, and then I just got rid of them, to be honest. Man, that's crazy.
Whole shipment went missing.
Stick as many missiles in it as you like. It's still a flying box.
It makes my level. Okay.
Stick as many missiles in it as you like.
Just watch.
Oh.
Are the archives finite? I will
Okay.
data set ever
Pulls you in
truly
midair
be
when you're
complete?
aiming. Okay. I I was about to say I could probably do one more thing. My eyes are like, it's crazy. I'm not used to playing a game with all these crazy ass colors on the screen. Let's see, my man. Let's see. What do we have here? So we can go back to Europa, go talk to the Varix dude.
15%.
The stasis prototype, defeat fallen captains and servitors on Europa to collect intel. What is this? Tying it together. Annex the last city. Return to Ada 1 in the tower to discuss your progress.
Eververse trades in goods we feel enhance a Guardian's journey.
Alright, so let me go to this little map thing. Oh, no. Let's go to quests. That would make sense. Europa Arms. Dude, there's a lot of Europa missions, dog. Like, where's the other missions at? Blast from the Past. Ooh, the Chaperones, a shotgun. Schematic. Earn points by defeating combatants in the Crucible. No. No. Absolutely not. Last lemon. But I won't play Crucible. Nah, hell no, dude. Fucking kids on there. Been playing since day one. They would mop the floor with me. Europa Arms. Dude, what is up with these Europa freaking... Man, I'm about to say, let's go pull up to like another planet here that I haven't been to in a while. Go to the moon, acquires Legacy Shadow Key.
Dancing guardians, usual.
But then we have to have somebody else. Oh, fuck that. Legends. Oh, okay. Alright, well, we're going to Shadow Key, man. I think this will be a... I feel like I did, though. Well, I have this on... I have the Game Pass, though, so I don't know exactly what the Game Pass version comes with. I think that might be it, man. Yeah. Okay. I need to get some water, dude, before we start doing this. Give me a second.
Attention all Guardians. Last night we detected a seismic disturbance on the moon. Within hours it was swarming with hive. This plague must not be allowed to spread.
Your boy Tem B's generated one orb.
That is where our disturbance originated.
It says your boy Tem B.
But first, we must
somebody
regain a legal
else in
foothold.
here is named.
For some of you,
Timmy
this is all too familiar. But do not let the atrocities of Crota haunt you. Whatever this is,
dude, this
will
assault
not
rifle
let the
is
tragedies
sick.
of our past repeat themselves.
Get me out of there.
The Hive appear to be retreating. Commander, these Hive are erratic. Scattered.
They lack
Season rank
leadership.
up 7.
Crota's death left a void they have yet to fill. But the disturbance seems to have emboldened them. They must be stopped.
We're on. Hive are coming from that portal up ahead. Let's shut it down.
So many icons on the screen right now. I don't know where I'm going. Wow, this place looks crazy. Okay. Okay. I'm on my way. On. Okay, I was about to say I could probably go for the one that I was sitting next to. Whoa! No! I didn't realize that there was a abyss in that.
Now's our chance. Portal is down.
Good work, Guardians. Thanks to you, we'll have an LZ up and running soon. In the meantime, press on towards the keep.
Guardian, there's no time to lose.
Ikora?
This disturbance, I know what triggered it. Who triggered it? Eris Morn.
Eris?
Eris Morn.
She disappeared before the Red War. She's here?
Last I heard from her, she was headed into the keep. I don't even know if she's still...
We'll find her. Alive.
Before we can gain access to the keep, we need to clear the surrounding area. Assistance is on its way.
Commander, was the Vanguard aware of the Hive's activity on the moon before the disturbance?
We've been closely monitoring their progress, but have not yet discovered the purpose of this.
No, I'm not. I was about to. Oh my god. Ow, I'm getting. Shut up. What I could. All guardians. Oh, lacrosse, see you know the. Oh my god. Coming again. Oh! I ran out. But yeah, dude, it takes forever. So I was like, I try to time it. God. Dude, I'm getting shot by this dude on the right and this floating thing up top. Yeah, I have to... Behind you, Pep.
clear. Ready to head into the Scarlet Keep.
This looks like
Eris came to me.
for sure.
She'd found evidence of something
This
very old.
looks like something out of Warframe.
A potential threat to humanity. Eris insisted
Yeah,
on going
some
alone.
of this stuff I've
Just a
noticed.
scouting mission, she said. And I let her.
Yeah,
Eris is
I seen Freddy playing
She's
it.
proven that again.
I think he
and
was
again,
playing it when I came over.
often to her own detriment.
When I was home, but
If anybody can take care of themselves, it's Eris Morn.
I watched the video as well. It looks really
Ikora?
weird.
We've lost her
I
signal.
don't know if it's a new Warframe that I was looking at, or
That's
if it's like the, or if it was like the. Maybe I was looking at Warframe 2. Yeah, I actually, yes. So they have a new Warframe that's coming out where you're playing as was that the Drax or whatever the people are? The alien dude? The alien, like, enemy dude? I don't know where that Drax is. I don't know what game that's from. But, yeah, once he told me that it was open world, I had already gave up on the game. I didn't really plan on jumping back on. Yeah, so what they have now, they have this well, this one planet is like a big ass planet that you can go on and like do stuff on. And then you can like I don't know if you can ride on the, there's like animals or something, or maybe I'm thinking about what's that game that we played? No Man's Sky? I don't know. I'm pretty sure I'm talking about Warframe. Dude, this is confusing up in here. I think we're going to the right place because I didn't know he was sitting
They're
behind
not actually Hive.
the wall.
Their energy signature is entirely unfamiliar.
Dang, okay. I don't remember. I don't know how we were up in that Scarlet Keep and now we're underground. That's just, it blows my mind. I think this is the way. DC's the way. Yep, this is definitely the way. How do I?
The source of our
there you go.
Should be right around here.
Wow, this is crazy. Yes.
What is that? I've never seen anything like it.
I was about to fall right into that pit.
Was after.
Oh no. You said that he said that Aramis chick was after this?
Something's wrong. I feel strange. Like someone or something is invading my light. That thing across the way. What is that?
Whoever does the voice acting for this little ghost thing, man,
There's
I
some
bet he's
sort
getting
of
paid mad money.
energy
dog.
spike here.
Mad money.
It's too heavy for us to pass through.
Wow, that's crazy.
But he's dead.
Yeah, I kind of figured that this would be the case. That we find something like him. Because there's PCs or whatever, the acolytes or whatever. They're high, yeah. The darkness.
Maybe.
We can't move. We have to go now.
Guardian, come with me.
Okay. Yeah. Facts.
What is that pyramid? You've heard the stories of the traveler's sacrifice, of darkness descending upon humanity. Before us lies a dark remnant of their existence. Was it struck down by the traveler? Left here on purpose? The truth
like
is
floating
ours
on the
to
ground.
discover. Discover how. We find a way inside.
The Badlands. I just got a gun called the Badlands. You talking about Gwen? She talking about her she's talking about her friend Ashley's dog. I was kind of wondering what she was talking about. I mean, obviously, I was looking at her as she was saying that, but I assumed that she was going somewhere with that. But she's talking about the dog that she had in her hand.
Goal. The fanatic.
Shout out to the homie Gwen.
Crota. Like living nightmares, your past confronts you, Guardian. Old scars reopen around me as well. Phantoms of my friends return with a malice they never truly had. Every one of them, the twisted will of that looming pyramid. We must not let it distract us from our goal. Finding a way inside. We're in this together now. Nothing can stop us.
Oh, this is the Aerospore check. Okay. Phantom of my deceased fire team member Saimota haunts me. It is only a trick of the pyramid. From the nightmare of Crota, you received an unknown object that harbors a dark energy. You leave it with Eris Morn so she can unearth its secrets. In the meantime, the moon holds further mysteries to uncover regarding entering the pyramid. The hive seem to be exhibiting strange behavior that may be related. Investigate the strange hive behavior near the Scarlet Keep Dog. Investigate the... Okay. You receive Shadow Keep campaign quest to track it. Open your directory by holding. Trail of the Haunted. Is it Haunted? Okay. Sanctuary of the Moon.
What have you seen?
Guardian of Salvation.
When Crota was slain, I thought that would... Let us begin.
Alright, so what am I doing?
Don't die.
Oh yeah, I have to equip it. Waypoints highlighted. Find and select a node and search for answers to track it. Once you've tracked it, your HUD will guide you to the totem's location.
I sense your
Alright, sir,
thoughts
let's get out of here. Investigate the strange hive behavior near the Scarlet Keep. Word.
There are too many of them!
Mine, I switched it to the 161. The one before, when I asked you at that time, it was 140. Yes. I'm trying to figure that over here. It says near the Shadow Keep, or near the Scarlet Keep, but it's called Shadow Keep. Yeah. You ready? Yeah. Lego. Oh, dude. Man.
All right, Eris. Where to?
The pyramid's warding is only a temporary inconvenience. We must first understand how it works if we're to pass through it. For that, the Hive may provide answers. For eons, they lived next to the pyramid, and now they've constructed that Scarlet Keep above it. Its existence was clearly no secret to them. Now that it's activated, strange congregations of Hive have begun to appear on
the wizard.
There is undoubtedly a connection.
Then that's where we start.
No idea. I think we have to go up. Go right next to you. Right over here there. Right over there. Right over here, girlfriend. Ye old keep. Solid copy. Oh, solid copy there, guy. Hear that Tom DeLonge
Eris, we
has
found
cancer?
It appears to be a ritual of some kind.
We must learn its purpose.
Or Mark,
afraid
I'm
to
sorry.
engage
I
the
don't
Hive.
know why I said Tom. I'm sorry. Yeah, apparently he's doing well. Ball on the ground. Whoa. Whoever that was next to me is like, yeah, I'm not feeling you. They flew out of there. Ruined tablet. Proceed to next altar. Altar of Sorrows. And search. So we're not going that way. We're going... This is... I know, I'm trying to find it. I don't know. why that keeps happening. Think I come over here, Packer. Had it, boy. I feel like there's a fleet over here too. Give me the loot. Give me the loot. Nightmare wizard. Stay there with it. Okay. Oh. Stay there, sir. Their dog, their doggy. How do I do that? Destroyed the wizards. Them swordy swords. Swordy swords. The swords, all swords. The visit is dead. Oh my god. The ogre. The ogre. It's fucking funny. Let me. Just investigate the strange hive behavior near the Scarlet Keep in search of answers. This isn't a part of it. Aw, Pat Cray. Dang it, dude. You're going the wrong way, bro. Yeah.
Eris, it's the nightmares. The Hive are trying to draw them in for the ritual.
How curious. For what purpose?
Oh,
so you're over there.
They don't seem affected by the nightmares at all. Not like we are.
Fascinating. We must learn how they've achieved that. That's our key to finding a way beyond the pyramid's walls.
What did my pike ever do to you, bro? Oh god. Upsets me with his screams. With his minding his own business, being a machine.
We have to hurry.
A transport machine. All right, bro. So what are we doing? Nightmare of Omnigul has stormed through the lunar encampment. Return to Sanctuary to speak to it with Eris Morn. Okay. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Yeah, I don't understand either. Which was confusing me because I didn't know if that was a part of the mission or not. That Alter Sorrow thing. Ooh. Very well. Very well. Yes, sir.
Saimota screams as she did the day Omnigul tore her apart and silenced her forever. Our fates nearly intertwined today when a nightmare of Omnigul swept through camp. My survival was a gift granted by the essence you retrieved from the Crota nightmare. Were we to truly harness the power of this essence, it may provide aid in the fight against the nightmares and beyond, to the pyramid itself. It knows we're coming.
Dude, she's crying out black tears, man.
And we will have the upper hand.
Wow, that's crazy. Whoa. Is this the first one? Yeah, it's the first one, right? Well, that's the first Destiny, right? Okay. Interesting. Lit. Alright there, Eris believes the essence dropped by the Nightmare of Crota is a key to entering the pyramid and learning the truth behind its presence on the moon. Cleanse the essence of despair to allow essence of despair completed.
Have you come with bad news?
Have you come with bad news? Cleanse the essence that Eris gave you to track. Keep open your directory.
No time
by
to rest
holding.
now.
Press LB to the quest. I mean, was I not already following the quest already? Hover over the essence of despair. Oh, okay. And then track shows your progress. Complete activities on the moon to cleanse the essence.
What evils befell you?
So we have to do stuff like public events, I assume.
Very well.
Collect resources, loot chests, and complete patrols, public events, and lost sectors across the moon to cleanse the essence. There's a public event starting here soon. Right next to her.
I know you have questions, Guardian. Speak them
Yeah,
to
there's
me.
a public event going on. The Anchor of Light starts in 1 minute.
When Crota was slain,
Hey yeah. He yeah.
it's right behind.
Calling all Guardians on the lunar surface. A warsat just dropped near your location. Begin transmat and hold your position.
Stay alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Ooh, Ingrams. Freakers coming out. Right above you, over here. Nice. That's crazy. Yeah, right, just pull it up. I pull up. Event completed, dog. Brand new Lamborghini, fuck a cop car. Pistol on my hip like I'm a cop. Fucking with a real nigga rock star. Alright, man. What is the next move? We gotta do something else here. There's another public event. Up yonder. Up yonder wind blows. Where that squirrel dude is going. About 13 squirrels. That's literally his name, bro. Yes. I'm just gonna say yes, because I don't know the names of this list. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Ooh, that was a little laggy. That's
Is that
a little
it?
laggy.
I can hear it.
It's dark in here, dude. That's scary, man. Nice. Stick something in you, man. Let's go. he's oh no! I almost died. For sure. It's getting a little dark out here, man. It's getting a bit dark out here.
A failing war set just fell out of the sky. Whatever intel it contains belongs with us.
Literally
Defend
starving
it,
like
Guardian.
Marvin right now. Starving. Starving like Marvin. Alright, bro. Sword bearer nightmare. About to take my life, dog. About to take my life. also looks like another game that I've played before. It honestly looks like Dishonored, with a mix of I'm not too impressed with it. I kind of like this, but I'm not sold on it. Their marketing, though, I'll tell you. Yeah. I tell you what, man, like their marketing is all over the place. I'm like looking like on all kinds of shit on the internet, and I keep seeing Deathloop. I'm like, man, get this shit out. Yeah, I'm not too sold on it. I will tell you what though, I'm mad that I won't have a PS5 that Horizon Zero Dawn game comes out. Yeah, bro. Huh? But you bought it though, right? I think I convinced you to buy it. You gotta finish it. And there's DLC for it. Frozen something. Whoa, I'm dead. I'm good though. I'm fighting these suckers out. What do you mean? Well, who was I? Wait, are you talking about why am I over here? Because I died. I was shooting him with you. Yeah, I don't know what that was about. Alright, so 95. Yeah, so you gotta kill a couple more. You got random goblins just running towards us. Okay, Google. Play Rockstar by the Baby and Post Malone. That's not it. I swear, I thought that was Post Malone. It's supposed to be Roddy Ricch. Roddy Ricch and the baby. The baby. Whoa, I'm getting dominated. Hold up. Eight. I'm going to A. What's up? Oh, dude. I was about to say it's taking forever to spawn here, bro. What's good, man?
It's Zavala. In the depths of the Hellmouth, my very soul was shattered into pieces.
I thought that game was alright, but I'm not really into fighter games.
Them up again. But some pieces, as you can see, required replacing.
Yeah.
I must call upon one of them now. An ancient talisman imbued with the magic of the Hive. Without it, the true power of the nightmare essence could not be harnessed. Through their union, we take our first step toward unearthing the secrets of the pyramid. But it is only
I haven't been to Top Golf in a minute, bro.
Further essences require further hive magic, neither of which I possess.
Dream
Acquire
Band
both,
Bond.
and our path to the pyramid should present
Dream
itself.
Band Bond. Eris used a talisman. Look at you teabagging me, bro. Get out of here. Eris used a hive talisman of her own to create the first piece of protective armor to pass beyond the pyramid's warding and discover what lies within. You'll need to wear a full headset of Dream Band armor. Nightmare of Omegle defeated. So we have to defeat Omegle, Omnigul, to get this armor to go and to do this. Lots of things to do. I don't know how you did that there, bud. Dude, your little ghost has a little top hat, like a little, like it's on vacation. I can't see it. Oh yeah. Inspect you. I'm gonna inspect you, dude. Stop moving, bro. Dude, screw you, dude. I can't inspect you because you're so whack.
All Guardians are requested to assist in defense as necessary.
You say Juno stinks? Give her an old bath, man. What are you doing, bro? Oh, okay. Well, go brush her teeth then, bro. Okay, there it is. I was like, I can't see it. Ah. Yeah. Ah. Ah.
I'm sorry, madam.
Nice summer outfit. You're such a piece of shit. You're such a piece of shit, bro. he goes, you can press triangle, you can see my ghost on vacation. Dude, crazy. Nice. Dude, that's sick, man. It's kind of looks like a weed. A weed goes. Yo, that's sick. Hold up. Brand new Lamborghini Bugger. Are you just doing that because we're playing this, or you actually have back problems? Nice. Get them stretches, bro. Get them stretches, dog. What do you do? It's that stretch, man. I don't know if that was directed towards me, but alright. Dude, that is sick. I don't know where to go.
What brings you all this way, Guardian? Let us begin.
I don't want to do all that like right now. I'm kind of burnt out, to be honest.
I can sense you have faced great challenges.
Pat Cray, we will do this again, my man.
You will need to be at your best for the darkness.
Let me close out my stream, and then I'll talk to you for a second. All right? Let's probably go over here. Who's this robot? Is this her robot? This robot looks like it's from Apex Legends. This robot over here looks like it's from Apex Legends. Ah, very well. It's a bot sweeper. Floor sweeper. Well, folks, that was my Destiny 2 episode 2. Beyond Light episode 2. Special guest P. Gray, aka Train Station Bum 2. Mr. P. Gray. I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, follow button, whatever platform you're watching this on. Make sure if you want to come check me out, come check me out on youtube.com/kickingitwithtimmyb, twitch.tv/kickingitwithtimmyb, Instagram @kickingitwithtimmyb, and Facebook at KIWTB Gaming. We got more live streams coming up for you. I'll be doing Assassin's Creed Odyssey Monday, September 27th, 2021. Yes, sir. I just re-downloaded it. Well, I gotta complete Odyssey first, man.
You have returned.
Bro, I love Odyssey, but Valhalla is a pretty good game. I just don't like the combat for it. The combat's kind of whack. The stamina sucks.
Welcome.
Yeah. This dude's funny as hell. Freaking, he's. I do. Well, see, the old Assassin's Creed stealth was the best. This whole new thing that they went into.
I bide my time.
I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure. I think I might have, but I don't even know actually. Like I might have to like check that out.
May your blades be sharp.
I'm glad to see
Yeah.
you safe.
Yeah, and dude, the combat is just super hard, bro. I'm just gonna say, the combat is so difficult, bro. That pisses me off. Hold up. Freaking, I love you guys so much. Thank you guys for tuning in. Shout out to my pops, my cousin Freddie G. Shout out to Pete Cray and his beautiful family. Yeah, shout out to everybody that's been supporting your boy. Make sure you guys support your boy and come check me out. If I earned it, make sure you hit that like, share, subscribe, follow. I'm out of here. I'll see you guys later on the next episode of KIWTB.